Good day, Stitchy friends. It's me, Dee Stitcher, back at you for a January WIP update. Although today is February the 4th, it is Sunday, and it is the earliest time that I could make a video. I'm sorry about the lighting back here, but it is what it is. It's a very sunny day here in Alberta, Canada, and I'm not going to complain. So I managed to get a lot of stitching done this month because I'm only taking one course, and the course that I'm taking is more of a practical course. It's learning through play, so it's a lot of observing and a lot of opinion pieces, and so it's not like memory work like psychology. So that's good. So I gave me a lot of time to do some stitching. I had 4 focus pieces. Howling. Sorry, my husband just came home. Okay, sorry about that. Grocery run. So in January 1st, I was at 60% with Howling. I am now at, given that I've been stitching on it for I think 2 days, sorry, and so now it's at, let me just get it up here, it is at 62.7%. So I do have pictures of it from when I for my WIP update, so you could see where it was at the beginning of the year and where it is at the end of the year. So I will put a picture of where it was at the end of December, and this is where it is at now. I mainly worked in here, and I'm working down here, filling this in. This is new. Yeah, my goal is to get 2% per month, and so I did that, and now I stopped the month at 62%, so I've already done 0.7% in February. So I just have to get to 64% for February. The next piece that I concentrate on is my 101 alphabet, and I work on that on Sundays. Sorry. 101 alphabets by Rosewood Manor, the mammoth piece that is crazy huge. So I worked on it for the 4 Sundays, and I managed to get 1 page completed. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's too big. But I did manage to get this completed. So I finished the alphabet here and all of this, and then I did that alphabet all the way across. Is it all the way across? Oh, it's only to V. Because then this is the page that I finished, this is the next page, and then the alphabet still goes on to the next page. Still, so that is my 101 alphabet. This is on 32 count over 2. The next piece that, let me finish folding this up first. The next piece that I worked on is my Celtic mosaic. This is the piece that I would like to get almost finished for Stitch North, which is in April. And I just booked my plane tickets yesterday, so everything is booked. Celtic mosaic. So I worked on this for, where's my days? Oh, I worked on back. I worked on Howling for 12 days in January. 101 Alphabet I worked 4 days, which is the 4 Sundays. And Celtic Mosaic I worked on this for 3 days. Where are you? Here you are. Oh no, I dropped the needle. Okay. So here is where I am at. Let me get something so the sun is not. There we go. So I did all of the brown here. I think I have 3 or 4 more colors to go, and then it'll all be filled in. And then where is the chart? Let me get the chart and I'll explain it to you better. But then there's an outline here that I can move to. And then all of these in here are specialty stitches. And in there. Just a second. Let me get the chart for you. Okay, so this is the chart. So there's 4 more colors in the brown. And then I'm going to leave the specialty stitches to do at Stitch North. So then after I'm done that, then I'm going to go and do the border around here. And then if you look closely, there's some back stitching in these here. I'll do that, but I think I'm going to save the specialty stitches that are in here and that too for when I'm at Stitch North, because the company Textured Treasures is one of the people that attend Stitch North, so they will actually be at the retreat selling their products. So it would be nice to finish it at Stitch North where they're at, and also to show them once it's complete. And then the 4th piece that I focused on this month was a double Dutch sampler. Now I've been working on this I worked on it yesterday because yesterday was Saturday. I worked on it on Saturday. Put that there. And so what I completed in January was just this here. Let me get my box again so the sunlight doesn't shine through. This is the box that I keep my stuff for double Dutch in. It's a little chocolate box. But this is what I've completed last month. So I did the border going down, and there's only a little bit left to go across. And then yesterday I did all the red. Over there. All the red. I did all that yesterday, and now I just have to fill it in. So next Saturday I will fill it in. I'll explain more what I'm doing this month in a bit. So that's double Dutch sampler. Now the rest of the month, I really didn't know what to do, what to stitch on. That's my new kittens. I have some new kittens that I'm fostering. If you hear meowing, they are somewhat feral. I've had them, tomorrow will be 1 week. So that's just getting used to humans and other cats and dogs. So if you hear meowing, that's the kittens. So let me just get my little box that I have and I'll explain it better. So the rest of the month I wasn't really sure. I have 24 projects that I'm focusing on. But I don't really have a schedule for them. So what I did is I wrote down my projects and I put them in this box. It's just a little box. Pick your project, I call it. So then every night I just go like this and I would pick my project and I would work on that project. So let me go to my notes now. and I'll tell you what I did. I need cliffside tiles. Okay, so the first project that I worked on after my 4 major projects was cliffside tiles. I did manage to finish this block. This is the January block. So I finished that. And then I went all the way across. You could see where the boxes are going to be. So this month, I will do another block. I have 6 days. There's teacher convention for Alberta teachers, and so I am not a teacher. I am an educational assistant, so I get 6 days off. Because then Monday is also Family Day, which is a stat holiday in Alberta. So I get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. Then I get Saturday, Sunday off, and then I also get Monday off. So in that time span, I'm going to be working on all of the extra projects that need to be worked on, which tile side will be one of them. So I worked on that. I did my 1 block on that. And then, sorry, I'm just reading my calendar here. Psychedelic Dreams. Where are you? Sorry, I just have to find things. Psychedelic Dreams was my new start at the end of the December semester. I started this. I will show you what it will look like. Oh, I guess I have to go here for mock-up, hey? Yep. Okay. It's called Psychedelic Dreams. Isn't that cool? And so let me just unwrap this for you. This is on 14 count. This is going to be a huge piece. It goes this way. Right. Is it going to be all in? So here is where I am at. At the end of December, I was at 0.7%. 0.7% is where I was at December 31st. I am now at 1.27%. And I haven't worked on it in February yet. The only pieces I have worked on is Howling and Double Dutch. Am I working on anything else? Oh, I'll be working on it's Sunday, so I'll be working on the alphabet sampler. Yeah, so what was that? So about 0.5%. I've increased it by almost 0.6%. So that is my Psychedelic Dreams. It's going to be so cool. I am color completing it, and I am using CXC threads because they are thicker and fluffier. So they give you a fuller, because it's on 14 count, it will fill it in more so than DMC. There's Psychedelic Dreams. We did Celtic Mosaic, Howling, Alphabet. Just flip the page. Lots of weeks on Howling. Pandemic. Pandemic was the next pull out. Sorry for the meowing. Pandemic was at 11.53%, and it is now at 12.32%. So I only worked on this for 1 day. It says that I did 611 stitches. I wrote it down. Let me get my box. the sunlight. This is done with Silk For You threads and a nice turquoise. So I did somewhere in here. And that is Pandemic. Is so close for you? I do enjoy working on it when I do work on it, but there's too many things to do. Okay, so that was Pandemic. The next thing that I drew was Seahorse. Seahorse is this one. Oops. That's Seahorse. And I am color completing it. I'm color completing Seahorse. And it's still in the frame. So I should take it out. This is going to be a big one. This is on 18 count. It's like a seafoam green. And so at the end of December, I was at, going back and forth to my notes, 6.31%. And now I'm at 6.31, and now I'm just at 6.94. So not a whole heck of a difference. It's going to be hard to see because of the sun. I think I worked a bit more down here, and then I also went over here. None of it's going to make sense until I start adding other colors. So it's just a process of getting it done. But I am going to color complete as much of it as I can. So that was Seahorse. It says I got 244 stitches, but I think I stitched on it more than once. The next piece that was drawn was Flying Owl. This is my Flying Owl piece. It's a paper copy, so I don't know the percentage, but I worked on it for one day. It was only one day. So this is, show you, you're not going to be able to really tell the difference, but I just filled in this feather, and I filled in this feather a little bit. It was only for one night, so it's not that much of a progress. This is my leap year piece. It will be 4 years old at the end of this month, and nowhere near done. So we'll see what we can get done this year. On the 26th, I started Canadian Quaker tile salve from Vivsters. I'm doing the Canadian flag, and so I started it. Actually, I started it on the evening of the 25th because I started seeing Australia's posts coming up, and so I decided to start on the evening of the 25th. So I worked on it for 3 days, and then I worked on it today as well. So this is my new start of the Quaker Tile Flag salve from Vivsters. And this is I guess I could show you what it will look like when it is completed. So this is what it will look like when it's completed. I've completed this block, and now I'm working on this block right here. That's what that is. So this morning I just stitched this red right here. And then I won't be able to work on this again till Flag Day, which is February the 15th is when I'll be working on this again, because it's just what I have planned for this month. But I do plan on working on this on Flag Day, which is the 15th of February. And I'll get this block finished. Hopefully. Well, I will. Hopefully I'll be able to do more. Next time you see it, more of it will be done. Hopefully. So that was my new start. Okay. And is that it? Did I show you everything? I did. Oh. I don't know where it is on here, but I did pull Live Gently, which is from the Emma Congdon book. And so this is what I have done. I got pulled more over this way. I went more over this way. And then I completed one bird. This was only stitched for one night. So that is Live Gently. And that is all that I managed to stitch on this month, which for me, I'm pretty happy with. For February, I'm doing full coverage February with Colette the Highway Stitcher. I just discovered her, actually. I don't know where I've been, under a rock, maybe, perhaps. But I just, I really enjoy her, and so I'm going to be doing full coverage Fanatic. Well, she's doing it with full coverage Fanatics, but she has her own thing where she's doing full coverage February. And so I'm going to be concentrating on Howling, Seahorse, Psychedelic Dreams, and Home in the Mountains, which I didn't work on last month. It didn't get pulled from the box, so I never got to it. But those 4 full coverage pieces are the pieces that I'm going to be focusing on in February. On the 10th of February is going to be the Chinese New Year, and in that New Year, it's going to become the Year of the Dragon, which is what I am. I am the Year of the Dragon. I was born in 76, and so I'm going to start a dragon piece. I'll show you what I'm doing. This is from Stitch So Beautiful, I think. It's the it's called Fairy Tales, Protector of the Fairy. I don't know. Yeah. Protector of Fairy. I don't know. I'll just show you the picture, and then I'll go to my Google Doc. So this, oh boy. Oh boy. This is what it's going to look like. I have 4 dragon designs that I own because I love dragons. And I surveyed my family for which one they wanted me to start. And they all voted for this one. So this is what I'm going to start. And I'll just go to my Google Docs and tell you what it's actually called and who the designer is. Let me just, oh, it's right here. It is from Stitches So Beautiful, and it is called Protector of the Fae, F-A-E, by Fairy Tales. I'm calling it Fairy Tales, but it's called Protector of the Fae. Oh dear, I lost it again. Let me just find it. Takes a while when you have to go through all your pictures, cross-stitch patterns. It's down here somewhere. Where are you? Here it is. That's got low. See that? That's the beginning of the chart. So it is 285 by 425, and it has 225 DMC colors. Purchased from Stitches So Beautiful on Etsy. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be starting on the 10th. Do I have any inkling of like really progressing on it? No, I think I want the sentimental value of it being Year of the Dragon and me starting it on the Chinese New Year. And then it'll go into the pile of full coverages. I mean, you know, on the weekend, I'm going to be stitching on, of course, my 101 alphabets. I can't let that one go. And on the Saturdays, I'm going to try and focus on my double Dutch sampler and my Quaker flag. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for February, because I still have my schooling to do on top of that too, right? But the schooling is a lot tamer, so I'm able to stitch. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining me today for my January WIP update. I hope you are all having a fantastic 2014. Here it is unseasonably warm, and we had snow, but it disappeared again. And so it's really strange having a snow with no winter. I mean, it's winter, but it doesn't feel like winter. A winter with no snow. Snow with no winter. What's balls? There's the snow. Where's the snow? Where did the snow go? Who has the snow? Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, thank you so much for joining me and checking me out. And for all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your loyalty. And I will see you again next month. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.